Welcome back, Rich Minds. This your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be your time is coming. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. I need you to understand something. Your time is coming. Listen, don't take this video lightly. I need you to realize I'm about to give you 5 indicators that your time is coming. See, understand this, y'all. That thing that you've been chasing, that job that you've been trying to get, that opportunity you've been trying to attract, that success that you've been trying to get to, listen, your time is coming. You are now breaking barriers, entering new seasons, and about to do different things in your life. Why? Because the book that God has ordained for your life, you are moving into a new chapter that's already been wrote. Yes, sir, I need you to understand something. Your time is coming. So before I give y'all these indicators, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment in the comments below and say, my time is coming. If any of these resonate with you, all right? So the first sign is going to be, you done been down for a long time, all right? I'm going to say that one more time. You've been down for a long time. So what does that mean? So chances are, if you're watching this video, you probably been struggling financially. You probably been struggling with your family. You probably been struggling with friends. You've been struggling on your job. You've been struggling at school. You've been struggling in the gym. You know what I mean? Anywhere you've been going, you probably been struggling for a long time. I came to release you of that spirit and let you know your time is coming. All right, Reno, give me an example. What you mean, man, my time is coming? I don't get it. Let me say this. See, most time, you ever seen in the movie where a person been, Pursuit of Happiness is a great movie, actually. So Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith is, I'm talking about he's trying to get this job, He done been homeless, you know, got his son with him, sleeping on the bus, sleeping on the trains. I mean, sleeping in restrooms, and just keep going, till finally, he struggled for a long time, but finally, he had a breakthrough. Now, I know it may seem like a movie, but believe it or not, that was based on a true story. What am I saying? What I'm saying is that most times when you're going through a situation where you just down for so long, see, it has this thing called the law of polarity. The law of polarity, all right? I need you to understand something. The law of polarity basically states that there can be no hot without no cold. There can be no up without down. Meaning there's 2 sides to every situation. Okay? There's 2 sides to every situation. So what I'm saying is, if you've been down for so long, you have no option, no choice but to go up at some point. Why? Because the law of polarity states that there can be no one side for too long. You have to at least experience the other side at some point. This is a law that God created. This ain't me just talking outside of my neck. What I'm telling you is the law, I don't know why I want to say the law of reciprocity, but the law of polarity is simply placed here for you to be down at one point, to be up at one point. That's why the game is called ebbs and flows, right? That's why it's hot and cold. That's why it's 2 sides to every situation. Anything in life. Understand that you've been down too long. You've been down for a long time. Now it's time for you to come up. So I need you to realize, if you in a rut, if you going through it right now, if you feel like, man, what is it that I can do? I'm about to tell you. Keep going. Keep doing what you've been doing. This don't mean just sit here and lay on the couch now. I ain't saying lay on the couch. I ain't saying just sit there and not do anything and wait for it. But what I'm saying is work while you wait. Pray while being patient, and understand that your time is coming. Yes, sir. All right, so if that first sign resonated with you, y'all make sure y'all place in the comments once again, my time is coming. All right, number two is God is blessing everybody around you. All right, so what does that mean? What does that look like? What does that feel like? All right, you probably have a person that's in your family or a friend that you close into, or, you know, a person that's in your circle. They just got a new house. All right, they was just in an apartment just like you. Y'all probably was roommates. They just got a new house. Okay, God done blessed them with a new house. What does that mean? If God is in the neighborhood, then your package must be delivered. Your package must be on the way. It's about to get ready to come. What I'm saying is, when God start blessing people around you, that's a clear indication that your blessing coming next. All right? I need you to realize, when a person is being blessed around you, be happy for them. Don't be envious of them. Don't be jealous of them. It's a lot of people out there, y'all. And I know this ain't for my rich minds, but I'm just saying, it's a lot of people out there, y'all. People will look at somebody else's success and they'll be, man, I don't see why they got that. I can't stand them. Or they can't even have a civilized conversation with them because they so envious and jealous. Like one of my mentors, and she's a female, by the way, but one of my mentors, I mean, she doing very well, right? Very well. And in her circumstance, she like, man, I'm trying to get to the 7 figures, right? She had 6 figures, but she's trying to get to 7 figures. And I respect that. But what I'm saying is that I can sit here and look and be like, dang, man, I wish I was close to getting to 7 figures like she is. Or I wish I was in the position that what she is. She traveling and doing this and doing that. But I sit here and I look, man, bro, look at what you've already accomplished. Man, look at what you've already done. Why would you want to be jealous or envious, right, of somebody else? I don't even have that bone in my body. What am I saying? I look at her and just be like, man, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I want to see you win, right? Whether that's a male or female. But my message to you is that when God is blessing everybody else around you, be happy because you up next. Yes, sir, you up next. Matter of fact, somebody put in the comments, I'm up next. I need you to realize something. The fact that God is blessing everybody else around you, it's a clear indication that your blessing is up next. He haven't forgot about you. You just got to learn how to be happy for other people. You just got to learn how to be happy for other people's accomplishments. You got to learn how to be a part of somebody else's success. How can you attract success in your life if you're not happy for somebody else's success? I'm talking to somebody. You got to be happy for another person's success. You got to be happy for what somebody else brings to the table. You got to be happy. I ain't saying you got to bow down and worship them, but no, you got to show them some type of appreciation. Clap for them. If that's your family at the end of the day, be happy. If that's your friend at the end of the day, be happy. If that's your neighbor, be happy. Man, I just got me a new car. Boy, I'm glad you got a new car, bro. You got the Benz? Oh, bet. Man, I just got me a new house. Oh, congratulations on that. Happy for your success, right? I'm happy for anybody who's doing something great in life and becoming successful. Because guess what? The more that you're being happy for them, the more God gonna want to bless you. So the second indicator, y'all, is gonna be that God is blessing everybody around you. Understand that. Number 3, y'all. All right, this is a good one. Losses are turning into lessons. Why is this a good one? Because now you're starting to gain wisdom. All right. How did you gain wisdom? Experience. Where does that experience come from? From you literally putting your feet down, putting your hands on it, touching it, rubbing it, seeing how it operates. You've been putting in work. You've been trying it out. You ain't just been talking. So with that being said, the losses that you've been taking are now turning into lessons. You know what not to do. Because those losses that you've been taking are turning into lessons. You know how to do it. Why? Because those losses are turning into lessons. You understand where to go, where not to go. Understand this. Let's just say you on the interstate and you driving, okay? And it's a pothole and you hit that pothole like 2, 3, 4 times. Matter of fact, I'm going to just say this. You hit that pothole once or twice. That third time, I guarantee you're going to know not to hit it. You're going to start, oh, hold on. Nah, this pothole right here every time. Let me swerve over real quick. Nah, this pothole right here. Let me go to the right real quick. See, you learn from those losses, right? It probably cost you a hubcap, or it probably cost you to get your car tuned back up or get another alignment. But what I'm saying is, when you hit a pothole in life, you understand how to maneuver. So what? Those losses are turning into lessons. You probably made a bad investment. You probably invested into a get rich quick scheme. You thinking that, man, I'm finna get rich today. You done invested into a get rich quick scheme. Well, guess what? That didn't work out. You done lost your money. You done lost thousands. You done lost hundreds. Probably lost your last. But now you understand you know what? I'm not going to invest everything into it. Let me just put a third of my finances into it. Or let me put a third of my disposable income into it. What am I saying? Those losses are turning into lessons. So how does that equate to your time coming? It allows you to take a shorter path. I'm not saying take a shortcut to success. I'm not saying that. I ain't saying you taking a shortcut to success, but what I mean by a shorter path, you are now Xing out all those losses that you've been taking. And so those lessons are going to help you get past those losses that you've taken in the past. Meaning, you know what not to do, you know how to do it, you know what time to do it, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, when your time is coming, those losses are beginning to turn into lessons. Those lessons are blessings for other people. Because again, like I tell people, what you have learned, what you struggled to learn, people will pay you to learn, right? What you struggled to learn, people will pay you to teach them, right? They will pay you. And this is how you can monetize that. So once again, when you start taking those losses, now you got lessons that people are willing to pay for. Now people are willing to pay you for the information that you've learned, the struggle that you've learned. All right. So understand that those losses are turning into lessons. I need you to realize that. All right. So number four is going to be nobody understands you. Right. So right now you probably feel like you're alone, not literally alone, but alone in terms of this is what I want to do with my life. This is how I want to do it. This is the plan that I have. Right. It's that vision. It's that vision that you have. See, God gave you the vision. He didn't give it to them. He didn't show it to them and say, you know what, I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to show it to them too. No, he didn't do that. He said, I'm going to show it to you and only you. I'm going to show it to you and only you. I'm not showing it to them. They don't have nothing to do with this, right? So what happens is you start feeling alone because nobody understands what you're trying to do. Man, go ahead and get the regular corporate 9 to 5, man. Go ahead. Man, girl, you better go get that job. You know, you better go get that job as a beauty you know what it is. Right? They want you to get a job as a barber, or they want you to get, or maybe you want to be a barber and they want you to get a job as a warehouse worker. You know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is simply is people don't understand the vision that you have. They don't understand that. And that's a clear indication that you are getting closer to what God has for you. Your time is coming. Tyler Perry is a great example of this, y'all. See, Tyler Perry, he was the dude that said, you know what, I'm going to quit my job. I'm not telling nobody to quit their job, by the way. But Tyler Perry was a guy that said, I'm going to quit my job. And if that caused me to stay in my car, the vision is so strong to me. Yes, sir. The vision is so strong to me. What I'm going to do is, I believe in myself. I believe in my vision. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sleep in my car. He quit H&R Block. And he had multiple jobs, but he quit H&R Block, started sleeping in his car, had his place. Guess what? The vision was so strong that he stuck with it and remained homeless for a substantial amount of time. All right? And so what happened after that? His vision began to prosper. Why? Because even though his mom didn't understand it, even though the people around him didn't understand it, even though certain people didn't, like the first few players that he had, nobody came because it was a storm, right? It was a storm that kept everybody from coming. But he said, you know what? I still believe in this. So when people don't understand you, it's a clear indication that your time is coming. And see, I'm not saying that everybody's story is going to go exactly like Tyler Perry's. But what I am saying is you got to realize when a person don't understand, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't. And guess what? It's only a clear indication that you are getting closer. Realize that, y'all. All right? And so number 5, all right? Number 5 is going to be you get anxiety. And so I experience this a lot. You know, like for me, I experience this a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. I get anxiety about a lot of things that I have upcoming, right? With the podcast, you know, books, having more people that's coming into the channel. I mean, just not even only that, but just other successes as well. Anxiety, feeling like, bro, I'm getting closer and closer and closer. Like, it's that anxiety feeling. It's that feeling of like, you feel like something is about to happen. In a good way. I believe you have good anxiety and bad anxiety. Bad anxiety is when you fear that something bad is about to happen. Good anxiety is when you feel like something good is about to happen. And by the way, I made that up. That's how I feel about it. But what I'm saying is this. Bad anxiety gives you stress. Good anxiety, in a sense, it builds up some type of excitement. So it's, in a sense, healthy for you. It only begins to get bad when it becomes stressful to you. So what I'm saying is, if you got good anxiety, you like, man, I can't wait to go to the park. Oh man, I can't wait to this my printed up book get in. I can't wait, man, to marry my wife or whatever. It still has some type of excitement, meaning that excitement is healthy for you. It's healthy. Excitement is healthy. But see, if you got bad anxiety, like, man, they about to cut my lights off. Or man, I gotta pay this rent. Or man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, that is what is bad anxiety. That's bad anxiety. Alright? So, on a lighter note, when you have anxiety, that only is to me, is a clear indicator that your time is coming. So don't take any of these signs lightly. I need you to realize, if any of these resonate with you, understand that your time is most definitely coming. Alright? So listen, y'all, as I conclude the video, y'all already know how we do it. You can hit the links in my bio. Check out any one of my books: Rich Mentality, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, Traumatized by Love, and Fairly Unequal. If you want those books 30% off, be sure to join my community, my Patreon, where I'll do an exclusive video for you. Yes, sir, just for you. Ask me a question, and I'll tailor it to your question, and you get a patron shout out monthly, all right? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, your time is coming. I need you to keep a rich mentality. Peace.